Bienvenidos a Red Lip Latina Radio, the bold, unapologetic voice of San Antonio and beyond. We're turning up the heat on local, state, and national issues while breaking it down with real talk and real passion. From the streets of San Antonio to the halls of power at the White House, we're keeping you informed, engaged, and fired up. And because patriotism is more than just words, we're shining a spotlight on real change makers, the fearless, the hardworking patriots making a difference in our communities. This is Red Lip Latina Radio, where we speak loud, proud, and with a little extra spice. Everybody, all right, well, welcome back. I decided to restart the show for two purposes because I have my special friend here, Sandra.
Hi, how's everybody doing today?
And I wanted to save this copy in my eternal memory box and on our website that's coming up here soon. And I wanted to make sure I had this special copy. So I decided to restart the show. So sorry if that caught you off guard, but thanks for tuning back in. And please share this show with all your friends, okay? And all of Sandra's friends and family too. So here we go. Sandra, welcome. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. You're part of the Red Lip Latina Club. Look at that. She's a supporter.
Lip Latina shirt, and I have my Red Lip Latina lipstick. Look at that.
Yep. All right. Let me see here. If we started. Todavía no sale, Otto. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep going. The show is live on the radio, so y'all be safe out there while y'all are driving. I'm gonna bring Sandra on. So you know what I was thinking about, Sandra? I was going down memory lane, and before I had a radio show, we had a podcast. Remember?
Yes, we did.
And then at your Broadway Evolve location, yeah. And that went on for quite a while. I don't even remember how long, but we would podcast there in the med spa. So that was fun, and when I was driving over here, for some reason that just popped up in my memory. I was like, dang, Sandra was the original co-host, remember?
Yeah.
She was the original, the very first, and part of that was hidden back in my memory. I don't know why, but when
I didn't remember that until you said
I said it right now. Yeah, like it was your podcast studio.
Yeah, that's true. It was.
Yeah, and we went on live. So I'm grateful for you to be here. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell our listeners who you are and what you do while I share this.
My name is Sandra Gonzalez, and I work at Evolve Med Group, which is a wonderful place to be if you want to feel and look your very best. So not only do we help you feel best with PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma for your joints, stem cells for your joints if you're hurting, back hurting, knee hurting, whatever areas are hurting, our provider, Rodney, is going to help you to feel better. Now, we all want to look better as well, so in doing so, we can help you with weight loss. That also helps your joints as well. But we can help you with weight loss and also beauty, Botox fillers, PDO threads, all kinds of stuff. So pretty much anything beauty, we can help and take care of for you. And then, of course, we can help you feel your very best. And we also have a lot of different peptides for different things, for memory loss, which I haven't taken and I need to be on because I forgot what I was saying. So
I forget all the time. Instead of a VA, I need a peptide.
Yeah, exactly. We all do. So we help with all kinds of different things, and there's peptides that are occurring in our bodies all the time, and there's enhancements that we can help with those different things that are happening in our body to help us feel and look our very best.
Yep. So I haven't had peptides, but they have helped me look better, at least, right?
Hey, we strive to help you feel and look your very best.
Love it. And she looks out beautiful.
Yes, with my red lipstick. Do you love my lipstick?
Yeah.
Red Lip Latina. I am wearing Jessica.
Yep. So this past Sunday, we finally received our shipment. Our first shipment was stolen by the Grinch in Dallas. So if anybody is selling our Red Lip Latina lipsticks in Dallas, they don't belong there. Send them back. Tell me who's selling them, because I am so done with that. That took a whole...
They were stolen.
Yeah. As I said, they were taken by the Grinch, whatever Grinch works at. You know, they barely have any employees at the Dallas airport or at the Dallas Gateway. And then they're gone. Like, how many people could have stolen it? But anyway, enough about that. So Jessica is out. My beautiful co-host is out right now, and I asked Sandra to come in and do half of the show with me so we could just talk girl talk and talk Christmas talk and talk lipstick and makeup and skinny and peptides and all the above.
Well, we can help you. We can help you look your best, right? Mm-hmm. But then after you get thin and your skin is wonderful and all of that, we want to put makeup on. And what best to do is to put red lipstick on. Everybody loves red lipstick. I mean, it's a staple in my house. My daughter saw my lipstick and she goes, "Ooh, I want one." And I'm like, "That's mine. I haven't even tried it on." I said, "You can try it on, and if you like it, I'll buy you one, but that's mine. Don't take it." So I had to actually bring it with me in the car because, it's going to be gone in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I should take it. Mm-hmm. So actually, I don't have that many left, guys. I don't have that many left. So I did order another shipment, but it's not going to be the same as this. Trust me. So you're going to want to get it. But I feel super blessed to have even you as a supporter and as a purchaser of our product. And I was so happy, like, when I took my lipsticks finally arrived and I took them to my parents, and my mom was like, "Wow, like, that's more glamorous than I thought they would be."
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So,
you know what, though? I have to tell you the truth here. I'm very picky with my lipsticks. And when I put it on, I was like, "Wow, this is nice."
Matte. Mm-hmm.
It's real. It doesn't feel sticky, and it's so smooth when you put it on. I was like, "Wow, this is really good stuff."
Yeah.
So I really love it. I would totally tell you the truth if I hated it. And I absolutely love it. I love this color, but I think I need a darker one too. Because, you can't ever have enough reds.
Well, you didn't buy the Cindy. That's why.
No, I am buying the Cindy today. This right
that
here.
one, yeah. So that one has blue undertones. But you know what I want to tell y'all? Oh, look, my son's watching. Hi, babe. I went through a lot of lipsticks and a lot of textures, and I don't even know how to say it because I'm not the lipstick expert. You know what I mean?
But we are when we wear it.
Yeah, but to come up on designing it took a lot. Like, some were too greasy, too thick, they tasted bad. Some tasted funky. I don't want to taste cherry all the time.
This one doesn't
I don't want to
taste
feel
like
minty.
anything.
It don't taste like nothing.
I love it.
It's clean. It's vegan, and it's not tested on animals, and it's matte, and it's long wear, and it's comparable to some of your high-end department stores. So yeah, I made sure that I brought you the best of the best. Trust me. So this is Lip Latina Beauty. So y'all know I am an owner of Lip Latina, which is also the radio show. It's a boutique. And now Lip Latina Beauty, I do have a business partner, which is Jessica, which is my co-host, who came in at a time in my life that was weird. You've been through all the weird times in my life too, though.
I have been.
But, and she also came in at a time in my life where I think you were out of town. I was even out of town when she stepped in. I was in D.C.
Yeah.
And she saved me while I was in D.C. So ever since that moment, I said, Jessica never asked for anything, never asked for nothing. She just gave and gave and gave.
She's very sweet. Mm-hmm. I really, really like her, and I'm glad that she's in your life because you needed a friend like that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. So, and she just stepped in with no questions asked and became a behind-the-scenes producer for videos, for reels, for flyers, for advertising, for marketing. I mean, she stepped up to the plate, and she did not expect any of this. But so I named a lipstick after her,
which is the one I'm wearing,
which is the Jessica. So here's the Jessica. So I know on camera they're probably all gonna look the same, but they're not. So
it's true. On camera they will look very similar. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Well, not really.
But let's put them all together, and when they're together, you can see a little bit of the difference. Where can you order? What a nice question they're asking online. Well, right now, for the month of December, you're ordering through me. I can ship out or I can deliver. So I just shipped out our first order from Indiana, and I included a big surprise for them. So when they receive it, they ordered one of each lipstick. So we have 4 lipsticks out right now. We have
this one here, Jessica, which is the one I'm wearing. This one here is Cindy, which is the one she's wearing. Then we have Patriot Red, which is a red.
It is the same red as the American flag.
And then this is the Genevieve, which is a little more muted red, if there's such a thing as a muted red.
It's kind of like a, let me see. Oh, y'all can't see me there, but let's see. How do I get the camera here, Otto? ¿Cómo le puedo enseñar aquí? Let's see. Can you zoom in? ¿Lo puedes?
Que se ve aquí.
There you go. Let's keep still here so Otto could zoom in. Otto's behind the scenes. He's our wonderful producer who stays after hours to bring y'all the Red Lip Latina radio show. So I'm super grateful. Gracias, Otto. So I'm going to go over these colors with you because even though they look all the same when you bring them in, they are not. So at the top, we have the Genevieve. And I'm going to tell you the story about the Genevieve right now.
This one, right?
I see. Now I got to find the camera. That's a Genevieve. So that's kind of like a little bit of a little brown undertone, but it is a red. All right.
Yeah, it's a more muted red, like I said, which is, I mean, there's really not a thing as a muted red, but
like an earth tone, I guess, red. I don't know. And then the next one is the Jessica. Let's see, how can I go this? This is the Jessica. Look at that. Let's see.
That's very bright red. That's what I'm wearing.
Yep. And then we have the Cindy. So this one's the Cindy. And this is the color. Even though y'all have always called me Red Lip Latina, this is the color that I've always worn, which is like a cherry red with a blue undertone. So that's my staple color. And then the bottom one, we have Patriot Red. So it's the same color as the American flag red. It's true Americana. And Patriot Red is more of a statement. You got to be a patriot to wear it. And if you know what a patriot is, then you should be wearing that. Yeah. So actually, I only have like 4 or 5 left of the Patriot.
It's sold out now.
And Genevieve has hers. She had 19 left. I don't know how many Jessica has. And then I have maybe like...
Well, I'm taking
12,
Cindy
13, 14.
today.
I have 14 left of my own. So they're going fast, guys.
This is what I'm taking today.
Yes, thanks to Vanessa, who also purchased the Genevieve. So about the Genevieve, let me tell you about Genevieve, okay? Because she's a part of my heart. The reason I made the Genevieve, she's been a loyal friend all year long. And I did take her and her son with me to DC, and then we grew a little closer. And by the time I got back from DC, there was turmoil in the house, right? Not in my house, but around the circle, you know? So she stood by me through the thick and the thin, and she was very, very supportive. And she has Proverbs and Prophets. And with Proverbs and Prophets, if you buy the Genevieve, $5 of the sales is going to go back to Proverbs and Prophets, which is a Christian small business networking that she hosts. There'll be another one in January. But for now, she is, we're still selling the lipsticks, and the money will still go back to her. But I'm super grateful. Super grateful.
She's an amazing woman.
And
she's got a wonderful, wonderful nonprofit. So that's awesome that you're able to give her part of that. So I'm excited about that. And her sales just began yesterday, and she was like, "I want the ball." I was like, but I showed a video of her trying it on my Facebook, so y'all can see it there. She was super grateful, and yeah, every day since I received these lipsticks in the mail, I've cried every single day. I'm so grateful. It's an amazing business, and I know you're going to do awesome. And these are, ladies, these are awesome. You really need to try it, because I'm really picky with my lipstick, and I really love this.
And I am picky on my own, so I'm going to tell you this, that before, all I would ever wear was Ruby Woo. Or what was the other one? I wore only one from MAC and only one from Sephora. Cherry Moon. So all I could tell you is that the lipstick that I am wearing is comparable to at least those, because I would not have like gone any lower in quality or in the way it feels, the texture, the matte, even down to the smell. Like me and Jessica had tried so many blends before this, and I had tried another whole mixture, and I had just put it like this, and I smelled it. I said, "Oh no," and I said, "Smell it." And she smelled it, and she was like, "You're right." She was like,
yeah, you put it on your lips, and then
and we have
to be
some of that in
smelling
stock,
it the whole time.
yeah, and I was like, no, we're not going with that one. So we changed our minds. But these are the perfect blend. I'm telling you, they're tasteless. They're vegan. They're not tested on animals. They're super bright colors. Yeah, it says Red Lip Latina is our logo because we are Latinas and we do have red lips. And I feel like the story behind it, which I want to save because I want to bring my friend Rebecca on also. Had it not been for Rebecca, I would have never been wearing red lipstick because Rebecca literally got her lipstick and it was Cherries in the Snow, and it was a Revlon back in 2000 and what? See, my daughter's. It was in 2000 because my daughter was barely born. And she got her lipstick and she just put it right on my lips. And she said, "Here you go, honey." And she put her lipstick right there and said, "You can keep it." And ever since that day, like,
red lipstick is your staple. And I saw you the other day with this very matted color, and you look beautiful. I mean, you look beautiful in that color, but it was not Cindy. It was like, wait.
No, that was the Patriot Red. So I've been wearing Patriot Red for the last 58 days to be exact, because our product hadn't arrived and it was stolen. So all I had was that one left. So I used 58 days worth of Patriot Red. And then as soon as my lipsticks arrived.
That was the muted color?
Mm-hmm. That was yesterday, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then I just started putting it on my own because I said, well, how are you going to have a lipstick if I don't wear it? So
right. You wear the Cindy. Yeah.
So I wear the Cindy. Yep. So next year, this is what we're going to do. So I have a lot of friends that I love. I really do. But next year, I'm going to pick another friend to name another lipstick after. And so eventually, we're going to have about 30 lipsticks come out. But I promise you that every name that is put on the lipstick has a meaning behind it and has a piece of my heart. That's what I can say. A piece of my heart, a place in my heart. And so I'm excited about that.
So you're going to be surrounded by lipstick friends.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Supporters, loyal friends. Loyal friends. That's what I can tell you. Hi, Jessica. Tell us how your show was in the comments, how your daughter's performance was. She doesn't know that you're going to be on here because you were very last minute. So.
Yeah, last minute. She calls me an hour ago. Can you come? I'm like, okay. Let me just put on my red lipstick because I wasn't wearing any lipstick.
So I told her, Jessica, I was telling, if you didn't know this, I hadn't even told Jessica that you were my first co-host when I had a podcast, though. Uh-huh. And that was probably like, let me see,
2 years ago?
4 years ago.
Been that long?
Well, yeah, because that's when I had started over there.
It's been that long.
And yeah, I mean, the 3.5 years at least, Mm-hmm. So it was a long time ago, yeah. And because y'all moved about a year ago?
Mm-hmm. It's been a year already.
Yeah, so ain't that crazy? We used to have I used to join them on Trash Talk Tuesday, and they would join me. I don't even remember what the name of the show was anymore.
Me either.
But I'm pretty sure it's somewhere hidden in my Facebook or something.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be in there.
Yeah, well, I don't even remember what it was called. Do you remember?
No, I don't.
I probably didn't even have a name yet. Who knew?
Hey, but this is much better, Red Lip Latina.
It happened by accident.
How did you come up with that name anyway?
All right, we got 8 minutes left, guys. So here goes the quick version. So my best friend Rebecca is the first one that put red lipstick on me, right? Because I was a church girl, it was a sin to have red lips, right? Oh. So I used to wear Pink Pearl, which was like a 99-cent Wet n Wild. That was my first actual lipstick. Okay, so then let's move on, right? That's Rebecca was in the early part of my life, which was about 27 years ago, because my daughter was a newborn when I met Rebecca. And we went to college together. And I mean, she was a big integral part of my life. That's why I will be bringing her on the show. But we went to college. I was like number 8 on Instagram and Facebook, right? They started at different times, but it was new to the scene. And on my Instagram, I put the name Red Lip Latina, not even knowing that was going to be such an integral part of my future. I put my handle, Red Lip Latina. So if you go and you look for it, that's my handle. And it says Cindy. Okay, let that rest. In 2000, I started working for a campaign, for the presidential campaign. On one shirt, I put like this on the sleeve, and it says Red Lip Latina with homemade like cricket, like letters.
Oh, yeah.
So I had that one shirt, and I would wear it to all my events. Okay, and then I stopped working for the president, and that died down again. Okay, and then I met you, right? So that was in 2020, right? So that just stayed on my Instagram. Well, this year I was in a bad car accident, and my one of my good friends hit me, and so I was gonna quit the radio show because my co-host quit. I was gonna quit the radio show. My co-host abandoned me, didn't quit, never showed up again for 3 weeks. I was in tears. I was heartbroken. I was going to quit. And Saul here from the radio said, no, Cindy, we're not going to let you quit. We're going to support you. You're going to stay on the radio. And he goes, but the radio show can only be under your name. What do you want to name it? And he's like, set me up with Jonathan. Jonathan's another producer here. And we were in the production room, and he's like typing, and he's making the background with the white dress. The flag, he set up the whole video, the whole intro, the whole outro. What are you gonna name it, Cindy? I don't know, Jonathan. I was crying. I was in tears. I was heartbroken. I don't know, Jonathan. I don't have a name. I don't want to do this. I was like stubborn, I was crying a lot. I was really heartbroken. Well, Jonathan's like, come on, Cindy, I'm already done. We need a name. I said, just use my Instagram name, Red Lip Latina. And he was like, that's perfect. Red Lip Latina. He's like, doo-doo-doo. He's so happy, and speaking in English and Spanish. And he made that. Jonathan made that. Red Lip Latina with Cindy Dominguez. Well, next thing I know, I didn't know how I felt about it. We wrote the intro, we wrote the outro. I covered politics from local to DC, so that's included in there, It's based on faith. It's based on Christianity. We're Christians. We're business owners. We're entrepreneurs. We serve our community. All of that is engulfed in one little intro, one little outro, which is 2 minutes each. Who knew that set precedent for what was to come? Like, this is 27 years in the making without even thinking about it.
Wow.
Without
awesome.
ever thinking about it. So that's how it came. Red Lip Latina Radio with Cindy Dominguez.
God does amazing things, and he puts things in place that we have no idea why. But from then, he was building you to what you are now. Amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild. I would have never imagined. So, and then how Red Lip Latina Beauty came about. It's a hard story to share again because this year, I have lost so many people by my side. I mean, like, yes. So many people. I don't even want to cry on this show because it's going to be replayed. But
let's be happy. No crying.
So all I can say is on July the 4th, I spent it in DC, and when I came back, Jessica was still by my side.
Amen. Amazing.
So after a lot of, chapters ending, after all the chapters ended, the very next day I asked her, hey, what do you think if I create a lipstick line? And she was like, yeah, go for it, do this, do that. And then after, she started helping me with no questions asked, nothing in return. She didn't even ask, like, are you going to pay me? Are you going to do that? No. She didn't ask not one question. And then about a few days later, she was just helping me. And a few days later, I said, Jessica, I'm going to name a lipstick after you, and I want you to be my business partner. And she said yes. Awesome. She said yes, guys. Like, I should have gave her a ring, right? Instead, I gave her a lipstick. I gave her diamonds in one way or another, right?
Yeah, you did give her diamonds. Diamonds on the lipstick.
Yeah, so that's how that came about. And then, she hasn't asked any questions yet, you know what I mean? So there we are.
She just keeps helping you, and you guys are going to do amazing with these lipsticks because they are awesome. I really love this. You know, I feel like I'm not wearing a lipstick, and I look at myself over here in this camera, and it's like I have lipstick, and I feel like I'm not wearing any. Then that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. Well, we already got the thumbs up, which means Otto says we got to close out. But before we do, I want you to get close to here so we could end it with our little... There we go, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Red Lip Latina Radio. I love y'all. Merry Christmas. If y'all want to buy a lipstick, just all you got to do is message me and I deliver or I ship out. But thanks, Otto. Thanks, Sandra, for being on our show.
Thank you.
Love you, friend.
Thank you. Love you, too.
That's a wrap for today on Red Lip Latina Radio. We tackled the issues, we lifted up our community, and we kept it bold, real, and unapologetic. But the conversation doesn't stop here. We stay loud, stay proud, and stay engaged. Follow us, join the movement, and let's keep making noise for San Antonio, Texas, and the whole USA. Until next time, keep your head high, your lipstick bold, and your voice even bolder. Nos vemos, familia.